Mama Zola, can you please read me? Help me in reading, please.
The justice of Zombie. The missionaries were with you for 500 years.
Wait,
You-
Mama Zola. For how many years? For how many years?
500.
This is a message for those who are still stuck in European religion. Those who are still stuck, including here in the land family, if you come, you will still find churches with white image of Jesus. So you will find the image, and guess what? They still bow down to that image, and guess what? The life continuing the same for thousands and thousands of years. And they're still poor, and nothing changed. Yes, Mama Zola, finish, please. Again, 15.
The missionaries were with you for 500 years, but you had no zombie or shepherd. Your salvation is near. Do not be afraid.
The missionaries were with us for 500 years or even more, but we had no Nzambi, no shepherd. That means the Nzambi, or the God they were showing us, was fake. Because when you have a Nzambi in your life, there must be a transformation. There must be a change. There must be a change. Even the message you got from us or from anywhere else, if you do not see a change in your life, leave it, including our message. If you do not see a transformation in your life, forsake this message. It doesn't come from. That means the Nzambi, the God behind the message that doesn't bring a transformation, is the other one, not the true one. Is the earthly God, not the heavenly God. They were with us for 500 years. 500. Do you remember the scripture? I think it's Matthew 9. I'm not a pastor, I don't remember scriptures. Very good. I think it's Matthew 9 that says, my people are helpless because they have no shepherd. Do you remember this, family? Anybody remember the scripture? My people are harassed, something like this. They're helpless and harassed because they have no shepherd. The vine is very big, but the workers are very few. And Fumu said, let me ask the owner of the vine to send more workers. That is what the scripture said. I think it's Matthew 9, I'm not sure. That means, say it again.
9:37, Matthew 9:30.
Go ahead, can you read for me, please?
Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send forth laborers into the harvest.
Yes.
Can you just start in verse 36, Mama Matuzola, to make more sense, please?
Okay, I read it again.
36.
But when he saw the multitudes, he was moved with compassion on them, because they fainted and were scattered abroad as sheep having no shepherd.
As
Sheep having no shepherd.
When he saw the multitude, sorry, Mama Zola, It was full with compassion. Yes, continue, Mama Tsola.
Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest that he will send forth laborers into his harvest.
Yes, Antonio Masaka. 500 years or more, no change, nothing, 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 no change. Let me ask you this, family. You know, especially I will mention about USA because, you know, many things is happening that side. You know, you see a lot of churches around, but the thing you listen from our brothers, Kyrie and all those others, basically, you will not hear that in churches. Am I correct?
Ingeto.
None of them will tell you that we are the people. None. You know, this is the problem. When you appoint yourself as a pastor, but you receive, you know, money from the government or from someone else, and this person will dictate what you can say and what you cannot say. But as far as I'm concerned, the Mwana Velela say what pleases the Tanzania. Nobody has control over the Mwana Velela. What our brothers and sisters are saying is you already are following all big awakening, all this message. Actually, few of them will touch on this kind of those kind of topic. The question is why? But they call themselves pastors, reverend, bishop, and stuff. You know, when I hear our people, even from the awakening, they say, "Oh, I was in church, you know, for 50 years, but I never knew that when I was reading the Bible was speaking about us. I never knew." The question is why? If the person that was leading you was a pastor, there was no pastor. Why? If they are pastors, if they are reverend, if they are bishop, why they don't tell you the truth? Why they don't tell the truth? Why this awakening message is very new and powerful for many? Why? Why? The question is why? That's why Soko say this. They were with you for 500 years, but they lied to you. The God, the example that they presented to you was fake. But don't worry, he said, for your salvation is near. Fear not. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Mama Zola, point 17.
The service you are doing is no joke.
The service that you are doing is not a joke. The service, the works that we are busy doing, family, is not a joke. We are not here to play. No, we are not. We are dealing with a very important business. That's why the one that call us the police officers and the firefighter of the world. We are trying to find a solution to arrest this entity called Bob. We are trying to find a solution to arrest the evil, the Nkadi Empire, the Nkoya. This is what the police officers, they do. When a very dangerous criminal, when a very dangerous criminal is at loose, they will come together and find a way. How can we arrest this entity that is causing problem in our
How may I help
society?
you?
Sorry, Sister Danny, can you please mute yourself, please?
Sorry.
All right. This is what we are doing here, family. Majola, can you please prepare Leviticus 26, please?
Leviticus 26:6. And I will give peace in the land, and you shall lie down, and none shall make you afraid. And I will rid evil beasts out of the land, neither shall the sword go through your land.
Luvovamo.
Yalla.
Yala.
I will bring peace to your land. Though they have destroyed everything, and though they still plot against you, Zami says, I will bring peace to your land. I will bring peace to your land. And he mentioned there about the sword, the sword. Last time we spoke about patience, and for us to give time to Tata Nzambe, for him to do his work. Mama Zola, can you please go to the point 20?
Christ will bless your land. Everything you need to eat, you will find even in your land. Nothing will come from abroad.
Nothing, Mama Zola, will come.
Nothing will come from abroad.
Nothing will come from abroad. 21, Mama Zola, for 21.
In your land, you will have work, money, and enjoyment. The cars will go down and the whites will no longer come to teach you. Everything will be produced here.
Yes,
The whites who were here only know how to create barriers.
Luvovamo.
Yeah.
Once again, Mama Zola. Once again.
In your land, you will have work, money, and enjoyment. The cars will go down and the whites will no longer come to teach you. Everything will be produced here. The whites who were here only know how to create barriers. The Belgian, Portuguese, and NATO created many barriers for us, but they got nothing out of it either.
But they got nothing out of it either. They were full of greed, greed. They came to the land, they stole everything. Now they look. Even Russia didn't enslave us. But look now, who is supplying the entire Europe is Russia. Go to the news, you will see that. Gas, when it comes to gas, all of them, this war from Ukraine, came to expose everything. We used to think that, they own everything, but they don't. They got nothing out of it, nothing. They stole everything. They eat everything. But they forgot what you eat come out. And the stomach is still empty. And the desire continue to burn. That's why they don't want to, to leave the land alone. They don't want to. They want to leave the land alone. But the Tanzania says, I shall bless the land. You will produce everything in your land. You will not need that. And this is not, a hate speech. We are speaking the truth. And we are busy meditating on our history to strengthen our people as well. Because sometimes we wonder, how long? Why? How long? The message from Zambia was what we spoke last time. Continue to be strong and be patient and wait on Zambia. The time will come, family, where all the Ndombe, all of them, they will come back to the land of their forefathers. All of them, all of them will come back. And they will spend nothing to come back, nothing. Now people are buying ticket to come to the land, no problem. By the time Tanzania is appointed, people will come, they will pay nothing. All of us, we shall come back to the land of our ancestors. This land, the land of Africa. We will come, all of us will be here. Around the world, all of us will come here. This land of wealth. We got everything here, and Zambia placed everything here for a reason. And when we will come here, all of us, the hunger will hit the entire universe. And this is the place where we will be full with food to supply the universe. And because of the hunger, they, right now, you see our people are coming out, right? They are migrating, they just want to leave the land. This is what our brothers in Africa, they are doing. Am I correct, family? Please.
You are correct.
Yeah. Anybody else? Confirm, please. Confirm this word.
Yes, that is right.
This is what's happening. Now everybody's leaving the land. It's leaving. Zambia's just looking. Okay, no problem. Go. But the time is coming where those who are running away, they will come back to the land of their forefathers. And those who despise the land because of the hunger, the suffering, they will come here. They will give all their best to come to the land. And guess what? When we got there, they said we are different. And when they will come here, guess what we will say as well? What shall we say? We are not, we will be not, we are not paying, bad for bad, but the justice of Zambian Pongo must be done.
Yala.
The justice of Zambian Pongo must be done. All of them, they will come, look for better condition of life. So that's what Simone is saying. Even the point 23, Mamadzola, can you go, please go? Point 23.
In the place of the Portuguese, Ngana Neto was replaced. Be silent, but your Nzambi will defend you.
Yala.
Yala.
In the place of Ngana Neto. Ngana Neto was the first president of Angola. And this guy also represents, the African presidents. In the place of the colonizers, our brothers, the politicians, they replaced the colonizers. But unfortunately, instead of releasing our people from the yoke, they put the yoke back. They even double. You know, people, they will pay a lot to family. When we are praying, when we are praying for judgment, that's why, that's why the man of Allah is full of love and compassion. Because when judgment comes from every wicked one. Doesn't matter if you are black, white, yellow, it will come from to all, including our people, because some, they were very wicked. Those who are in politicians, especially. Because the colonizers, they did what they did, they left. And our own people, when they took over the power, they took the, what do you call? The chains, and they put back to our neck. And now you see all over people still struggling. Even you, in the diaspora. If it was me in the power, as a president, I see a lot of, my people are coming back. I will open something, I will make my country available to receive all of them. And to building, complex houses, and to say, brothers from Caribbean, come on, come back. US, come back, all over, all the black people. You are free to come back to this country. But guess what? They don't do it. And before, you're seen and things wicked and speak evil things. Nzambi says, just be silent. It's fine. Be silent. But let your Nzambi fight for you. Let him defeat you. This is not the message of hate, racism, or prejudice. We are meditating about our history. We are filling our people with hope, strength, and to say the day is coming. Zambi didn't forsake you. He watches, he sees what you go through. His eyes is all over, and they are busy watching you. And all the angels, every day, they accompany you, family. They see what you go through. But guess what? Everything happened according to the clock of the Nzambi. Nzambi does not move by emotion or something else, no. If he say, I will deliver you on Saturday, it is Saturday. You can cry on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can scream on Friday, but you will wait until Saturday comes. And when Saturday comes, nobody will be able to stop him. Nobody. Yet some.
Lovovamu.
Yala.
Yala.
Matondo Masaka Pangi Benika. So, family, Simon Toko, he saw the suffering of his people. He saw the suffering of his fellow brothers. So he was trying to lift them up. He was trying to make them be confident. At the same time, family, this is what Simon Toko was saying. And these are the prophecies that came from Toko. Most of the stuff that Pange Benika was mentioning and what we're gonna see it now are prophecies of Simon Toko. Some of them have come to pass, another one are still to come. Especially, I'll ask my elder Mutave, please, if you don't mind, to read verse 24, 25, 26.
You will walk on your land especially you whose land has gold. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 26.
Yeah, no need to read that. 25.
Everything there belongs to you. Everything there belongs to you. Seek justice first. First will be last, and the last will be first. You
Inget.
still intend to seek another?
Yes, Elder Mutav.
Oh no, finish. Do you still intend to seek another Limo?
Inget. So our people were suffering. Now we are in the topic that we say the justice of Tatanzambe. When you say the justice, it is not only for Tatanzambe to fight and to destroy our enemies, but it is for us as Bantu, as the people who suffered a lot, to enjoy the resources we have, to enjoy the blessings. After men's suffering, Tatanzambe will bring justice to us. He will restore our land. We will be the one ruling everything, enjoying what Nzambe has put it in our land. That's what Toko was saying. You work in your land. There will be no more needs anymore for you to run to another land, look for job, but in your own land where there is gold, everything, you'll be able to work. When not only to work, but to construct, to bring big manufacturing, to use the gold, manufacture it for the good for your people. Everything there belongs to you. But what should we do first, Elder Mutav? What should we do first?
Seek justice.
Justice. Because the world was, until now, there is no justice. Nobody cares about no one. And I think Sister Michelle, if it's there, she posted something very deep. The only nation in the world that doesn't help its own brother, its own fellows, are Africans, are blacks. The Spanish, they work together. The Hebrew, they work together. The Jews, they work together. The Mundeles, they work together. The only nation that they don't work together is Africans, are blacks. That's why Toko said, seek the justice. Be united. Let the justice of Zambia Mpungu Tulendo come in you, for you to see the greatness among you. And after that, everything that is in the land, you'll be able to supply it for all your people. But first, and remember, the first will be the last, and the last will be the first. Do you still intend to seek another Nzambe? Because of the suffering family our ancestors went through, they were tired. They were losing hope. Many of us also losing hope. How long Africa will be under slavery? We may be free physically, but there is another strange force, invisible force that controls everything, family. Our own resources are not used for our own good. It is taken to another place. But talk will say, you will work in your own land. You will produce everything in your own land. Everything will be done here. So, Elder Mutav, all the Bantu family, now this is our responsibility for this prophecy to take place on our time. This prophecy, we have to pray, Nzambe Mpungu, let your will be done in us, so that we may be the one experiencing this. Our forefathers died. They were not able to see. Many people died, they were not able to see. Likely, Brother Makud is alive. Mama Matuzol is alive. Mama Roy of Dor is alive. Mama Rafi is alive. And so many of us here. Now, we have to fight and seek the justice for us to rule and produce everything, family. Can you do that? The first will be the last. Many people who are stealing our things, they enjoy, but remember, things will turn. Our time to enjoy will come. That was the parable Simon Tok was giving. Our time will come, but keep on seeking your Nzambe. Keep on seeking your Nzambe. That's is also written just for reference, book of Matthew, chapter 20, verse 16. Elder Mutavi gonna help us to put on our chat that the first will be the last, and the last will be the first. Don't cry, family. Our time is coming. Our time is coming. Tokos was saying, and then he continues saying, our time will come. We are seen as the last, but Tata Nzambe will raise us up for us to be the first. The end is like this, family. You see? It's a little bit like this. But he's saying he will turn it for this one to rule, take his place. Are you ready, family? I trust in you that we are ready. Elder Mutavi, please. Thank you a lot for sharing that as well. 27 to 31.
However, I am the last of the four beasts out of the sea. All who come are the three prophets who were to come. That's why nobody will come behind me anymore. I will never die. I will finish my work. Even if I find myself in the world of the dead, Baba Kwangawani, I will still finish my work, and I will always listen to my voice. I repeat, I am the driver who knows the way best. After me, no one else will come.
Lovuvamu.
Yalla.
Bana Nzambe Luvuvamu.
Yalla.
Mono kifwako. Mono ezinga yezinga. He said that. Mono kifwako. Mono ezinga izinga. I will not die. Elder Mutavi, please help us. Psalm 118, verse 17. 118, verse 17 says, I will not die. Instead, I will live to tell what the Lord has done. Who is this man that is saying, I will not gonna die? Even I die, but I will come back from the dead world, and you will hear my voice, and I'll continue doing my work. We said the other day, he died, but was able to appear face to face to Mama Rafia. Who is this man? I'm the last of those for business. The three prophets have come, Simon Pade, Simon Kimbango, and others. But I, Toko, Mwana Muntu, I'm the last. Nobody will be able to kill me. The Portuguese tried to kill him. He didn't die. The Belgian tried to kill him. He didn't die. Angola's government tried to kill him. He didn't die. Because he said, Mono ifuako. I will not gonna die. Who is this man? You are not lost, Isolele. He came back to take you. I am the driver who knows the best way. He came to take you to the right way, family. Mama Matuzola, do you still remember that dream that you had with these men under the tree? If you still, please share to us.
I'm trying to remember.
There was a tall man who came to your dream. He was under the tree.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I've had more than one dreams about tall men in the tree, but there was one where I was in a tree and someone reached a hand down to me, reached the hand for me to come to help me. There was two trees actually, and it was inside this area. And I was up high in one of the trees. And then all of a sudden, this really tall man reached a hand over the fence or whatever, and reached a hand to help me come down from the tree.
Who was this man?
He was a tall black man. He was very just tall and a black man.
Just a tall black man. For those who knew and know from the picture who was Simon Toko, was a very tall man. I've never seen a person family. It's very strange. In all picture that he was taking, if he's a tall man, he will always be the tallest among everybody in the picture. Always. And he confirming with a confidence, behind me, after me, nobody else will come. The keys the Pope was looking for was in him. That's why Pope wasn't able to take the keys, but he announced it, Isaiah is black. Because he himself was the key. I repeat, I am the driver who knows the way the best. After me, no one else will come. You are in the right way, Isolele. I'm still wondering how Americans, the diaspora, Caribbean, Europe, who gave you this willing to learn about this man? This question always comes to my mind. How come a powerful elder, Mutave in Texas, but he has this interest to get to know more about Simon Toko, because he is putting all these desires in your hearts, family, for you to understand and know him better. And he was revealing that to his disciple, to his followers, to all the people in the land in his last days before he died. He was revealing them who was truly him. That's why we are now giving you heavy food, family. The time for soft food is over. Now you can handle this heavy food. So, family, the justice of Nzambe will come. Don't cry anymore. It was said, and Tata Nzambe will make sure that he will give you what is yours. Let's come in unity, in power, in Kintwad, to take our land back. The land needs you, Mama Roya, everybody here. Let's take it back. Let's fight for this prophecy. I'm fighting for that, family, for this prophecy to come to pass on my generation, for us to rule the land, for us to transform it, for us to make it run, for us to bring everything here. Not take our resources, take it back to another place and come and sell it to us. No, I'm sick of that. Things has to be produced here and sold here. That is the prophecy. Matondo Masaka, for your time in Ngeta.
Inquieta.
Ingeta. Ingeta.
Inquieta.
Nouveau Vamo.
Allah.
Yellow.
We'll stop the presentation, family. Going to say that Matondo Masaka ya Samba. Things, the prophecy of Nzambe is delivered in a way that we are playing, or in a way that we are not taking seriously, but we are. That's how the mind of God revealed things. It seemed like it's normal words. It seemed like it will not come to pass, but yes, it will. It will. The kingdom that religion preach about, the kingdom of Tata Nzambe, is not to be enjoyed or ruled in heaven. Heaven is for Nzambe and these masses, but earth was given unto us. If we don't rule our land, when? What was the reason of the gold? They keep. May Nzambe bless you increasingly. And may he cause his wonder to help us keep this message, these promises.